Hey everyone, Little Bear's back in the house. Today I got a little deck to show off from I just started off playing artifacts. And artifacts are really fun. I'm really having a good time with them. Uh, they just they just gain so much advantage. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much advantage you get with this deck. But I'm really liking the deck. So I'm just gonna show off a quick deck profile. I might add some videos today after this. But first, I'm gonna show off the deck profile. I have three blue swords. I'm not going to go into their names. I have three blue swords. Blue swords obviously need to be in the deck because they are the popper. You know, they destroy the face of cards, and that's really, really important. And in any deck, this cards are destroyed goes at 3. And we have like the graveyard. The one that always messes with the graveyard. It's always one card that messes with the graveyard. That also goes as 3, so I just put 3 in. But I might cut it to 2. 3 isn't really, it's really not that important. But it's good, but it's not the best thing in the world. I would prefer like a Beckoning Light. Caluceus. This card is the nuts. This card is amazing. I mean, every time an artifact monster special summoned, you can get so much advantage off with him. You destroy you can destroy all your back row. You get him on the field first, and then you start drawing and drawing and drawing. You throw out 3 cards off of him, and it's just really good. I wouldn't put him at 3 because you can only have 1 in the field, but 2 is good because sometimes he's in the graveyard and you can't get him off the graveyard. You haven't drawn into your flail knot. By the way, I do know some of the names are easier. It's just Morale Attack. This what the hell? This one too, Bagal Attack. So anyway, so this one is like really important. I would try to get him out in the beginning. It's a really good card. Then we have Achilles. Achilles is also a good card. I love comboing him with Gaze. Those two are the walls. Those are like the surprise defenses. Really good, really good, really good. I like both of them. At 2 is good because you do need artifacts. You do need artifacts in the deck. But what I was thinking of doing was maybe if I don't know if I find another way to test out the deck, cut it to 1 into 1, and try to have a 10 card artifact lineup to leave space for other cards. Because as you can see, my deck's 43 cards. I don't know what to take out. This card's also amazing. Belt Attack destroys your cards, your set cards, which means you trigger their effects in your opponent's turn. If you destroy it, obviously, in your opponent's turn. You get to trigger the effects, and not only do you get to trigger the effects, you get to special summon, and if you have Caluceus on the field, then you get to draw. And in the end phase, you get 5 cards, 5 monsters, 4 monsters on the field, ready to go into your rank 5s the next turn. Really good, really good. Now, I like Nova Summoner in the deck because I have a lot of targets for it. And it's a surprise activation from the deck. What I was thinking when I was building the deck is I want to be able to activate from the field, but if I don't have anything on the field, I want to be able to activate the monster's effect by them coming out of the deck. If I don't have that, then I also want to be able to get it out the hand. I always want my monsters to be live. I don't want them to be dead in the hand or on the field. So I made sure that I put Nova Summoner. I chose this over Shining Angel because Shining Angel puts it in attack mode. This one I can put it in defense mode, and the monsters that it can target, which is Engages, Belgatak, and Achilles, they're all high defense monsters, and they're really low attack, so it's a lot better if you put them in defense mode. Honest, because it's honest. And 2 Absorbing Jar, I figured 3 was too much since you're not really going to flip them during your turn anyways. I might be putting it to 1 because maybe I'll put in Shining Angels instead, or Maxis or Veilers. I don't know. I need something else in the deck. Veilers would be pretty good. They're really good, but they're predictable and they're slow. That's the problem. You don't really want to blow up your cards during your turn. So I don't know how I feel about Absorbing Jar. Anyway, the Dark Hole, blah blah blah. I like Power Duality. I'm putting Power Duality in all of my decks because you need to search. This deck you need to search. Sometimes you don't have the monsters, sometimes you don't have the artifact movement, you don't have something. So you need to get something. And Bottle Duality is that card that helps you get there. I wouldn't put in Reckless Greed or um, Upstart Goblin because, while they hit hard, they don't hit that hard. They don't have that big monsters. Their advantage can easily be taken away with a Dark Hole or something. So, I figure searching is a lot better than drawing and giving my opponent too much life points. Artifact movement, really good. It's a bit tricky sometimes with the chains. I'm still learning how the deck works with the chains and everything. That cards come first, then they destroy. So, because this is basically a one card XYZ. Well, not one card, but if you have this one set, you have Build a Tech set, and you destroy it with Artifact Movement then sets a monster from your deck, an artifact from your deck, and then discount special summons. You have to have all these things in your head when you're playing the game. And then you can have like 2 level 5s on the field. Obviously, on your opponent's turn. Artifacts Unleashed, I really like this card. I had it at 3, but at 2 it's just been really good. It's been a lot better at 2. Because sometimes your opponent will Dark Hole you, have nothing on the field, you haven't been able to play your Gaze Shield. So, this card, and you just go into Tiras, and then, your opponent has that face like, oh my god, I now have a Tiras on the field. And it's not fun for them. It's not fun at all. Double Cyclone has been really good as well. Double Cyclone has been amazing. I really like the Double Cyclone. Sometimes it's like with opponent playing like a Light Swarm deck or something, well, it's not that good. But generally it's good. It's good. Alright. And then this is the new tech that I put in, the newest one. Because they're all fairy types. All of the artifacts are fairy types for now. You can special summon one fairy type monster from your hand. That monster attack is halved. This is the main card that I want you to show because people have been like, oh, I can tech in Scythe. That's not how you spell Scythe. Whatever. Let's just go down to Scythe. Let's show you guys Scythe. Eventually, I'll be able to see it. Okay. Well, I guess they haven't uploaded it yet. Whatever, that's fine. Artifact Scythe, basically, when it's summoned during your opponent's turn, they can't XYZ your special summons. Alright. Now, so let's just transformation special summons that fairy monster from your hand. Its attack is half, but that doesn't matter. Just destroy it doesn't matter. Because Flail Knot can get them back from the grave. But if you special summon it, your opponent won't be, it's like a flying sea, I guess, in that sense, where you just special summon it really quick out of your hand. Same thing with Moral Tech. You activate the Celestial Transformation while your opponent's doing something, and you special summon the Moral Tech. And then you just pop right there. Your opponent didn't expect it, because you had it in your hand, maybe searched it in your hand with Duality, they don't know if you said it or not. So, I really like this card. It makes the monsters could possibly be dead in your hand. It makes an extra surprise to your opponent. It just doesn't block it, by the way. It's destroyed at the end of the turn, but it's just a lingering effect. It doesn't really. It just doesn't protect the monster from it. Alright, chaps. 1 Malevolent Catastrophe, because 1 Malevolent Catastrophe is all that I needed. I didn't need 3 Malevolent Catastrophes because there will be the decks that don't play any trap cards at all, or magic cards, and they don't have any set cards, and then this will just kind of be like, I won't go so plus on it. So I didn't feel like more was needed. But I might try out a 2, maybe without Double Cyclone. I like Double Cyclone way too much. This card at 3, at 4, at 5, and at 10, if I could. Special summoning one artifact monster from your deck. This is the card that just gives the extra boost of speed to the deck. Because when you don't have anything, maybe you have all these cards set, and you don't have anything to destroy them, this card can bring out Bug Attack, which will pop, and will just start chain reactions, popping everything. Or it can bring out Caduceus before Malevolent Catastrophe, you just get all those draws. or it could bring out negates. It could bring out so much things. It could bring out everything you want. And the beauty of these artifact cards, I'm in love with this, is that they have effects when your opponent destroys them. Oh, you MST my trap card? Well, chain, and it goes to the grave, now I pop one of your cards if you have. Now you don't get a battle phase. Now I get to draw. It's just really good. And I have the staples in the deck. I found that the staples have been really good. The only one that I haven't liked is Torrential. Torrential's like, no, I haven't really liked it that much. I prefer to stop their summonings than for really to blow up the whole field. I might add in Black Horns of Heaven instead. Yeah. And so let's go to the extra deck really quick. We could put any 4s, but I wouldn't put any 4s. I would mainly keep it 5 base. Definitely triple Tyrus because of the Artifacts Unleashed. Definitely Chancellor Plagues for the same reason. And then double Durandal. I wouldn't put more than that though. These guys are just random, whatever you can put. You never know what happens. I would put Arc and Dark into the deck. I just need to find space. Maybe I'll take this out. Not really that important. And it needs 3 level 5 monsters, so I might take that out. And maybe take this out. So yeah. Alright, on to the other cards that I'm not really using really quick before I end the video. Like I said, I'm trying it out with trap cards. I don't like the Royal Decree version that I've seen. I like it definitely with trap cards because you have advantage with the monsters. You're having all these surprise effects with the monsters. Plus, you have trap cards, which will give you extra security. And I like having security when I'm playing. Bad stuff happens. Shining Angels are definitely good. Maybe if I were playing a lot more lower attack level 5s. 3 gauges, maybe put extra gauge inside it depending on the deck. This guy, depending on the deck, again, you could put into the side deck. And him, I was trying him at 1, but he's really not important. Or I don't know if it's a her. I don't know. They're really not important because we can technically pop everything and have a special summon. You need a special summon one from the hand. It's really not that important. And this guy, I mean, it's cool and all, the idea of being able to add, like, save your monsters, but I don't want them to be saved. I want them to be blown up. I want them to die. This says I can return one second spell or trap card I control, add it back to my hand, which is not really what I'm looking for. I'm really interested in the artifacts decks. Again, they're all level 5s. They're all light. They're all big beaters and fairies. You know, put Solidarity into the deck, maybe. It's really good. But if you have any suggestions for me, like to change the deck, what cards to cut, I'll probably do an update on this eventually in the future. And add some upgrades eventually in the future. But this deck has been really good. It's been showing a lot of consistency. It's been really, it pushes, it recovers, and it's really good, really good. It's amazing what like a Flail Knot artifact movement or a Beldonite an artifact movement with a Nova Summoner can just do for you to add field ridiculously. So, like the video, if you like the deck that you've seen, if you like what I'm talking about, comment if you like me like talking, rambling on, if you need me to be short and consistent, comment some suggestions that you have for the deck, any text that maybe I missed out on, and definitely subscribe if you like the content that I'm giving. Alright, this is Little Bear, Namo.